All right, just as we informed you earlier, the search and recovery for the car wreckage that plunged into the Indian Ocean on Sunday with 2 people on board is ongoing. That's over 60 hours after that particular incident happened. We saw the government spokesperson come clearly saying the government is actually pushing for the search operation, and they have narrowed down the specific area, just, giving the government's commitment to see this recovery operation through. Right now, we want to link up with our coast-based reporter, Tobias Chanje, to bring us up to speed with the latest developments. Tobias, a very good afternoon to you. It was clear earlier on in the morning that the search and recovery operation was ongoing. Any progress made so far? What can you tell us?
Marangapi. Well, as you can see behind me, those operations that have just resumed with people just boarding the ferry. But there are so many, there's a big crowd here just building around since morning when this operation started. Remember that a while ago, we also managed to board one of the rescue boats together with the divers. And so far, what you can still tell Kenyans is that there's a very minimal hope maybe of locating the 2 bodies and retrieving because from what we had a discussion before with officials from the KPA and a private company that had been used to locate, they were using pictures to get the pictures of the 2 bodies. They are saying the visibility is very poor. Therefore, getting to see those bodies, it will be still a hard task. We have a few minutes that the government spokesperson, there's Colonel Oguna, who will be giving us just a brief of what is happening. Maybe you can just listen to him of what he'll tell us so far concerning the matter. Well, as people maybe get to arrange themselves here, what you can still say is that the operation was supposed to start, to restart at around noon after the location has been done. But so far, they've not been able to locate anybody's inside there. So meaning this will delay some a little further. But let us kindly just hear him.
What is the status so far? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to update you on the ongoing recovery operation. The operation started at about 9:30 today in the morning, and since then we've been able to inspect 5 locations that had been identified as the possible areas where we are likely to identify the possible presence of the car. Now, those 5 areas we have confirmed that there are other things other than the car. Now, right now, the operation has been temporarily suspended to allow for the divers to refresh, refill, and get back. They'll be getting back again at about 3 p.m. This afternoon. So I would just wish to inform the public that a lot of effort is still going on, has been put into this, and will not relent until the vehicle is located and be brought to shore.
A while ago, we also with the boat inside the waters, and what we were told is that there's a problem with the visibility, and it's very hard to locate maybe the 2 bodies. What do you have to say concerning it?
Indeed, like we did mention in the morning, that there are challenges that are, characteristic or consistent with this kind of operation. And we did highlight those challenges. Probably quickly I can go through them once again. One of those challenges is visibility. As you have all seen, the water is very, dark. You cannot be able to see. And as you go further down, it actually darkens even more. And therefore, that's been a major challenge, that you cannot be able to see anything as you go further into the seabed. Now, what that means is this, that even the divers who are going inside to try and locate this vehicle, they are not relying on their vision. They're actually relying on the sense of touch. So they're actually touching, and based on that touch, then they can be able to interpret if what they're touching is actually a vehicle or not. And I did mention that 5 of such locations have been inspected, and they have been found not to be a vehicle. So we have got another 9 locations to assess and to investigate. And when we start the operation again at 3 p.m. This afternoon, we'll be going to look at those 9 possible locations. Another challenge, like Mr. did mention in the morning, but just to go back to it again, is that the current under the seabed is very, very strong. And because of the strength of that current, the people who are diving, the divers who are going there must be very, very cautious so that lest they are swept away. But in addition to that, is that there is a lot of pressure that is building as you go further down into the depth of the ocean. So even as they are diving into the ocean, they must go very, very cautiously, and at every several meters, they have to take, to rest before they stabilize to go another 5 or so meters. Now, if you have to take some time off to recover, and you have to, cover a distance of about 70 meters, that takes a bit of time, right? So the challenge that I did mention in the morning are visibility, the current, the traffic here, those are all compounding to impact on this operation.
Na tumeweza kuona kamera zimeweza kuwa chini ya maji lakini tayari hazikuweza kuona kitu chochote. Je, ni masuala gani ambayo mtaweza kuhakikisha kwamba hata kama mnaendeleza na operation, je, mtafanya operation gani na wakati hamuoni kitu huko chini?
Nisema hivi kwamba wanatumia mikono zao kwa kuweza kutambua ni kitu kipi kiko pale. Hawatatumia macho kwa sababu macho ukiwa pale ndani hawaoni. Unanielewa? So kile kifaa ambacho kimetumika ambacho tunaita robot kwa lugha ya Kizungu ni kwamba robot inasaidia kujua ni sehemu gani pa kwenda. Ila robot haitakueleza ni kitu kipi kiko pale. So ikishatambua basi tunatuma diver pale kwenda kudhibitisha ni kitu kipi. Kwa hivyo itaendelea kwa vituo vile 9 zimesalia. Na tuna matumaini makubwa sana kwamba kati ya hizo 9 moja wao itakuwa ni gari ile. Kwa hivyo huenda kawa ni ya 6 ikawa ndio gari, ama ya 7 ikawa ni gari. Kwa hivyo ombi langu ni kwamba tuwe na tumaini kwamba huenda kwa masaa 2 ijayo, masaa 3 ijayo tutakuwa tumekamilisha operation hii.
Well, the government spokesperson is again giving us an update of what has been happening. He said they've been able to go through 5 locations, but they've not seen anything because they said initially it was showing that there are some objects, but after locating those 5 locations, it has come out that the objects that was seen is not a car, no, that bodies of the 2 people who plunged with the waters on Sunday evening. And what is also been able to tell us is that the operation for the divers has also been halted up until 3 p.m. because they need to go up and refreshen and at the same time rest and also get some food or lunch. Then the exercise will be resuming at 3 p.m. Remember that yesterday morning it was stopped at around 4:30 p.m., meaning that if they resume at 3 p.m., have to search through 9 locations, so there's some high probability that maybe this exercise won't be finished today. Back to the studio.
All right, many thanks. Tobias Chanji right there, bringing us up to speed. We've just heard the government spokesperson, retired Colonel Cyrus Oguna, break it down for us. The recovery operation has been suspended temporarily till around 3 p.m. Various challenges, of course, given the depth into which that particular Likoni channel has, and possible 9 locations underwater where they have zeroed down where that particular vehicle could be that has the bodies of the late Mariam Kigenda and the daughter Amanda Mutheu. We'll definitely keep you updated even